Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm Skylar.
Recently, we decided to start watching Bob's Burgers to see what it was all about.
And it didn't take us long to become completely obsessed with the show.
But one of the things we love the most about the show is the brilliant end credit sequences.
Which is why we created this podcast.
Each week, we're going episode by episode to talk about the elaborate end credits.
We're excited to have you join us right here on Bob's Credits.
We'll make sure the Bob's Burgers end credits get the credit they're due.
All right!
I'm going to need your assistance on this one.
Okay.
Follow my lead.
Oh, God.
Sometimes I feel I've got to chip chip-a-roo. I've got to chip chip-a-roo. That's all I got.
What inspired that? Was it on the radio the other day?
Maybe. It's always kind of on the radio somewhere.
Always fun.
Hello.
Love it. Hello.
Hello. We've made it.
We've made it.
Skylar's tired.
Yeah. I was up most last night because of anxiety.
She's a trooper.
Do my
She's powering
eyes look
through.
like they're drooping?
No.
I feel like my face is kind of like melting off. I'm so tired.
Did you not get sleep or did you drop acid?
No.
No, we drop acid on Monday mornings, not Sunday mornings when we record.
We've got a Halloween episode.
Oh, that's right. We're talking about Bob's Burgers. And we've got a Halloween episode.
This is going great.
I know. So this is our second Halloween episode.
I believe so, yes.
That's exciting. Before we get into any of that stuff,
Okay.
I have something we have to talk about.
Oh, I have something we have to talk about too. Is it going to be the same thing?
It could be.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. So we discovered recently, and it was on the newest episode, right? Or within like the past 2 weeks.
This is the same topic. I wrote this down in my notes that
Okay.
we have to make amends with our audience.
Yes, we have discussed numerous times because of these end credit sequences where Linda moves back and forth through the window and then appears on like different sides of the counter.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like she was getting to the other side of the counter on the left side by the door. And we didn't think there was like a hatch that flipped up
Right.
to get through. We thought she was like jumping over them, or doing it.
Or sliding under, or who knows?
Yeah. It turns out there is a hatch there because in the most recent episode in season 11, the hatch was up the entire time and they were like walking through it. We're idiots.
It was like, well, I don't think they show it that much, but
Yeah,
maybe
they
I'm
don't.
just like defending us. But it was like 3/4 through the episode, and Max like stops mid episode and he's like, "There's a hatch."
Yeah. This is actually the real reason Skylar didn't sleep well last night. It's just been on her mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Tossing and turning. She feels like we've let you all down.
I 100% do. And will you ever be able to trust us again? But still, I like to think that if Linda is off screen and she's doing laser tag or whatever dance moves, I still like to think that maybe she's sliding over it, or
I do too. Sometimes you can't get that hatch up quick enough.
Especially if you're in the middle of like a dance routine, you can't be like, "Hold on, let me flip this up."
Yeah, and sometimes it makes sense to like do like a cool jump over when you're playing laser tag.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna say that it's there, but it's not always utilized.
I'm so glad you brought that up. It was on my list.
Yeah. And I think, like, if anyone wants to be upset that we thought they were like we said, I think they're doing that stuff. Regardless.
Yes, I agree.
Sometimes you've got stuff on that counter and you don't want to, like, move the stuff. You just gotta to open the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we move on to our second Halloween episode ever for
Yes.
Bob's Burgers?
I say this every time. I freaking love a holiday-themed episode. I don't care what show it is, but for Bob's Burgers, I love them even more.
Yeah, the Bob's, we've said this before, it has the best, not Halloween, but Halloween and holiday-themed episodes.
Yeah, and a thought is just coming to me. I think what's fun about these Halloween episodes, because, you know, like, The Office does Halloween episodes. Who else does Halloween episodes?
Superstore.
Yeah, like any show. But the thing
Simpsons.
is, Biscuit.
Oh, Biscuit has found his squeaky toy. We're officially...
We could just put the squeaky toys up before we start.
We never learn our lesson.
That's okay.
It's the only way he can chime in.
Yeah, we've given him a voice.
Yeah.
But I think what's so great about the Bob's episodes is that the kids take it very seriously, and you get that like nostalgia of how high the stakes felt as a kid on Halloween.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And we'll get into that with this episode because the stakes are high.
Life or death.
Yeah, before we do that, we've got to play Bob Pun or Max Pun.
Okay, let's do it.
These are all themed. Are you ready for your first pun?
I'm ready.
Okay. The Kales from the Crypt Burger.
Oh my God, we're going Halloween themed?
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to like please me.
I know.
That must
You're
be nice
all of a sudden
for
wide
you.
awake.
I still feel like my head's a skeleton or something, but
Oh, perfect for this episode.
yeah. See, I already forgot what you said. The Kales from that's so you.
Bob.
No.
Yeah.
The reason I thought it was you is because you did a podcast episode.
On credit score.
On
we did
credit
the Tales
score.
from the Crypt
You
opening
tricked me.
credits. Yeah. I think this one was... No, this one wasn't from this episode in particular, but it's from one of the Halloween episodes
that's
coming
great.
up. Your next pun is the Jason 4 cheeseburger.
Bob.
Max.
I don't even like that one that much.
Jason Voorhees. Jason 4 cheese. I doubled up.
Okay, honestly, a 4 cheeseburger sounds really good too.
That sounds great. Okay. Your next pun is the I oregano what you did last summer burger.
I think that's Bob.
Max.
No, I was like, I totally have seen that on the chalkboard. That's really good.
Thank you. And your final pun is a white pear on Elm Street burger.
You?
Yes. I like that one too. I doubled up there.
What do you mean you doubled up?
I like when it's nightmare white pear
Oh,
on Elm Street.
yeah.
Yeah. Look, just let me have this.
Oh,
I'm proud
yeah,
of myself.
I'm sorry. It's a lot. I'm just like processing a pear on a burger
and you're getting hungry too.
No, I'm just too tired to have any other functions today.
Okay, well, let's get into this episode before you fall completely asleep on me.
Okay, I just need like a sugar high.
Shot of like, should we do like some spoiler for the credits, but we can do like a shot of nerds. Do you want to do that?
That's true. We have a ton of Halloween candy all year round.
We always do. Let's get into this episode.
Okay.
Biscuit's officially passed out, so we may move forward with the episode. Yeah. Can we have the title and synopsis for season 4, episode 2, please, Skylar?
The episode title is Fortnite, and here's the synopsis. It's going to be an epic Halloween. Daryl has created a very thorough trick-or-treating map, thanks to the help of the blog Candy Randy. But when the kids get stuck in their fort and Louise's stalker friend Millie turns against them, refusing to help them out, they have to face that they may have to go candyless this year. All is resolved when they eventually escape and then make Millie think she's responsible for their smushed fort death. The kids, Ghost, tell her to drop her candy and scat at the end of the episode.
This episode came out on October 16th, 2013. It was written by Mike Olson and directed by Buwon Lim and Kyung-hee Lim.
It's so good. I mean, that's the next question. What did you think about the episode?
I love this episode. I love a Halloween episode. I have one thing that I'm disappointed in about the episode.
Okay.
And this is an episode where the kids don't have their own costumes. And I think their costumes are incredible every year.
Yes.
And they've put so much thought into them. And they're so funny. I mean, we've got little figurines of them in their costumes. We've got a whole Halloween nativity scene that we put out of the Bob's Burgers characters in costumes because they're so good. So it's like sad that their costume isn't finished yet. They're not in this dragon costume and they're not individual costumes like pun costumes that you get to see.
Yes.
That's my only like thing I'm disappointed in this Halloween episode.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's just like a phenomenal episode. It's totally rewatchable. But yeah, you get to see each individual kid's like personal humor and through their costume. So I miss that too. Although I think the dragon costume is really cool, and I love that they're planning to say that there's 10 people inside the dragon to like get extra candy.
Yeah, it's a good move, and it is fun to see Bob and Linda put it on and try and trick or treat with it later in the episode.
Yes. Do you have some fun facts for us?
I've got a few fun facts for you. First of all, we've got a very big, as you mentioned, character introduction.
Yep.
Millie, Louise's stalker, voiced by one of our favorites, Molly Shannon, who, originally started on Saturday Night Live. She's on one of our favorite shows right now, The Other Two.
So good.
Every time she's in something, I say this to Skylar, and I'm going to say it now because it's recorded.
Okay.
On a podcast.
Yeah.
Mark my words, Molly Shannon will win an Academy Award.
Okay.
At some point.
I think I agree with you. I think that's smart.
Go watch, she's in indie movies. She's always incredible. I think she can do it all.
She can.
And I think it's just a matter of time before, the right movie, right role.
Yes.
And she wins one.
She's so good. She was in Promising Young Woman, too. Wasn't she the mom? Yeah. I mean, it was such a small role, but, and then we watched this indie movie, and she's like a mom that has cancer and is dying of cancer.
Yeah, I wish I remember the name of that movie. It was so good. But.
Yeah, a comedy writer comes home from LA to take care of his dying mother, and she is so good. She handles it with humor and honesty.
It's with what's his name, right?
Jesse Plemons?
Yeah.
That was just such a good indie film.
Yeah. Yeah, just Google Jesse Plemons and Molly Shannon movie and it should pop up. Worth a watch.
It is.
Anyway, we love Molly Shannon. And Millie is such a great character.
They really do tap into kids' real dynamics. I'm sure I've been that girl who really wanted to be friends with someone. I feel that happened to me where someone was trying too hard to be friends with me. Did you ever experience that dynamic?
Of course. There's always a kid that you're no, leave me alone. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to. It sucks.
Kids are so mean.
But this is more extreme because according to the fandom page, Millie is very likely a sociopath. And this is straight from the page, can be considered to be the most dangerous human character on the show. Which cracks me up.
Did a therapist come on and say that?
I hope so.
You know what? I'm going to disagree.
Who's the most dangerous then?
No, I don't know that she's a sociopath. I don't know that I know the definitions well enough to say this, but she feels real remorse when she thinks that she's killed them.
Does she feel remorse, or does she just get scared that they're haunting her?
That's true.
Is she upset because they're scaring her?
She's going to get caught or something. Yeah. I don't know.
So, love Millie, and I'm glad that she is a part of this universe, and she'll make more appearances down the road. I love her little...
I'm sorry, I'm stuck.
What?
I'm going to have to think about this. That's a huge claim to say she's the most dangerous character on the show. I'm going to have to go and ponder this after this episode.
Who else is dangerous on the show?
Oh, I got a good one.
Who?
This ties into the episode. I am very concerned about Candy Randy. I think he's an adult.
Okay.
I think this is an adult blogger.
You make a good point.
I've just always been really weirded out by this person's blog.
You got to be concerned just in general of a holiday where kids walk alone to strangers' houses with candy.
But Randy is an old name. People aren't naming their children Randy these days. So I think it's an adult man luring children in with candy facts.
Oh my God.
Did you not go there?
I didn't. And now I'm there. And now he's the most dangerous character on this show, I think. I don't know what else. I can't remember what Millie gets into later. I know she has her room looks just like Louise's, and she's
oh, that's right. I'm forgetting about the other episodes.
Maybe she's like single white female. Crazy. That's why she's dangerous. She's obsessive.
Yeah.
And we'll have to see as Millie makes more appearances down the road because.
Yeah, I know the episode you're talking about, and I'm wondering if we figure out why she's that way. I can't remember. Anyway.
Anyway, she's in a cute bunny costume the whole time because she wants to be a dust bunny with Louise. And Louise, she's for some reason thought Louise gets to be the dust. But let's move on from Millie for now because we get our third appearance of another favorite, Daryl. He's back. He's dressed like Devo. So at least we get some of the kids are in their costumes. So we do get some like fun costumes because Devo's a funny costume.
Yeah.
And it suits Daryl's kind of like 80s video game obsession. So he's into, like 80s bands.
I love that.
We last saw him in Nude Beach in season 3.
I really like his character, and I think it's perfect for this episode.
And Aziz Ansari's voice is perfect for the character. And I feel like Randy is a character from his like stand-up and stuff. So I wonder if Candy Randy came from him.
From his world.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good thought.
So I'm curious if Candy Randy came from him or if that was already in there.
It's great either way.
It just rhymes with candy.
That's true.
One last fun fact for you is that there's a really random in the opening credits. We both said we had to talk about this because there's a really random like Happy Halloween, I think, flash of Kuchikopi, Louise's nightlight.
Oh, it was so fast. I didn't
credits.
get that. I thought it was just like a ghost or something.
No, it's her nightlight. That's throughout the show. But
yeah, so go check out
the opening credits. Fortnite. Yeah, it's so random. It just like flashes for a second.
I love it. It totally gets you in the mood for a Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all the fun facts I have for you.
Should we dive into the credits?
Yeah. So we'll play the last few moments, which, as you mentioned, is the kids pranking Millie that they've been killed. So now they're haunting her.
Yes.
So they're talking to her as ghosts.
Give us your candy, you nutcase.
All of it? Or do you just want some of it? Or do you want to trade?
All of it!
Here, take it!
Happy Halloween. Thanks for killing us. Heaven's nice.
Who's that guy? He knows all the sweets. Who's that guy? He mapped out the streets.
Okay. So we get them scaring Millie off.
Mm-hmm.
And it jumps right into the end credits. And what do we have going on here, Skylar?
We're not in the restaurant. We have all the kids from the episode who were trapped in the fort on the ground eating.
On their knees.
Eating candy. Now, I feel really embarrassed to say this because I just thought these were like really cute credits, but it's like now I get that they're eating Millie's candy.
Yeah, that's the only way they got candy.
Did you get that the first time we watched it?
I did because
feel really stupid.
Because they ran to go trick or treating and everyone had gone to bed for the night by the time they actually got out. So that was their plan. She left the candy, and that's what they're snacking on here. And like you said, yeah, we've got the 3 Belcher kids, and then we've got Andy and Ollie and Daryl.
What else do we see?
In the backgrounds, kind of like as decoration, or like it's not a part of the world. Is like there's like candy in black and white, just like dropping from the ceiling. It's like, what would you call that? Like a projection almost?
Yeah.
Projection of candy behind them.
Yeah.
Just dropping from the ceiling to the floor. And you've got these lyrics being sung, these Candy Randy lyrics, but also you're seeing the lyrics on the screen, which I think never happened in the credits.
Not yet, I don't think.
This is the first time we have some like sing-along lyrics.
Oh,
it feels like.
What about Gene's Snake Song?
Oh, I can't remember if there was lyrics on that.
There were definitely like words.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's just I think they're kind of, whether there's lyrics or not lyrics on the screen, they're definitely kind of similar styles of credits, I think.
Yeah, except that was something Gene sang in the episode, and this Candy Randy theme was not in the episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just mean like visually.
Right. And it looks like Andy and Ollie are sharing a chocolate bar.
I think they're feeding each other.
Oh, are they? That's adorable.
Press play and let's see if they're feeding each other.
Okay.
I'm also very curious what Louise is doing on the corner there.
So Gene is double fisting bars.
Yeah.
Like left and right. He just
Yeah.
keeps going for it. And no, they're not feeding each other, right?
They are feeding
They
each
are
other.
feeding each other? They're
It's
each
so
holding
hard.
them?
They're each holding it. Yeah. They're exclusively feeding each other.
Okay.
They're not eating from their own candy bars.
That is adorable.
It is
And that's
adorable.
how I think we should eat our Halloween candy from now on.
Okay, I'm down. Although we could never, because like if I have like any chocolate,
You won't give me it.
no, Max is like helicopter parent. He's like, don't drop any for biscuit. He's like under me holding like a paper towel as I eat. It's true.
It's true. It's true. I got my mouth there just to catch it before a biscuit can, just in case you drop any.
Yeah.
And also, but we also we have different preferences when it comes to candy. Typically,
Yeah, you're a sugar, I'm a chocolate.
yeah. I'm a nerds guy. You're what's your go-to chocolate bar?
For Halloween, I like those midnight Milky Ways. Love a Snickers.
You're also big on cherry pull and peel Twizzlers.
Yes. And those are so special. Nobody fight me on this.
It's true.
I love them.
I once tried to get in between her and Twizzlers pull and peel. And
Once you tried to get me Twizzlers non-pull and peels. What
ruins
were you
the whole
thinking?
experience. I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson. Okay, let's see the very end here.
What do you know what Louise and Tina are doing? They're just
No, let's go back a little bit because it goes
Yeah.
by so quickly, and it's like
my eyes can't watch it all at the same time.
Who's that guy? He knows all the sweets. Who's that guy? He mapped out the streets.
Oh, so Louise is teasing Tina and trying to make a trade for her chocolate bar for
One
Tina's
chocolate bar.
Yeah, one chocolate bar for Tina's giant pile of candy, and Tina goes for it because Louise sells her on
Louise is like waving the bar in front of her face.
it. Yeah, see that's the thing. These credits are so quick,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got 6 characters, and they're all doing funny things that unless you do what we do and sit and overanalyze these, you miss
miss
out on
stuff.
some of the stuff. Yeah.
And especially if it's on like a TV far away
Mm-hmm.
and like you only watch these once, kind of. Like you're not rewinding them. And so
Yeah,
your eyes
people
are
have-
probably
Lives, unlike you and I.
your eyes are probably going to the ginormous lyrics at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So what is Daryl doing? Because it has to be something cute.
Yeah, now I can go back again and let's just watch Daryl.
Yeah, it looks like he might have a notebook. Like he's my guess is he might be doing some research for next year.
Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
very Daryl.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, he's taking
He knows
notes.
all the sweets. Who's that guy? He mapped out the streets.
Okay,
Okay.
I caught a few extra things. What about you?
So, yeah, I caught some things too. Do you want to?
No, let's hear it.
Okay, so Daryl is like he's got his candy laid out by candy type.
Like very organized.
Yeah, very organized, and he's taking notes. And let me throw something by you.
Okay.
Maybe he's Candy Randy, and he's promoting his blog. Because why is he taking these notes? Why is he taking such detailed notes about where this candy come from, what kinds of candy? Unless
love
he's just
that.
Daryl and he does that, but
I kind of love that theory.
I think he's Candy Randy.
The last lyric is just don't tell my mom. So maybe his mom would not approve of a candy blog.
Do you want the full lyrics real quick?
Yeah.
It's who's that guy? He knows all the sweets. Who's that guy? He mapped out the streets. See, this is what he's doing in these end credits.
Yeah,
it
but
feels
he
like.
said he got a lot of his info from the blog Candy Randy.
Yeah, but maybe he's just trying to like promote it
Okay.
and get kids to like know Candy Randy. And it's Candy Randy. It's my favorite blog. Just don't tell my mom.
Oh, so it's not from Candy Randy's perspective. I still like
His-
my theory.
Okay, you like creepy old guy trying to lure kids to his house. But why is he mapping out all the other good houses then?
That's how you get the kids to come.
By showing other houses? What if they never make it to his house?
No, it's how you get them to the blog.
Oh. So what's the point of them going to the blog? What else did you catch there? Anything?
Well, first of all, I wanted to make sure that you saw Andy and Ollie feeding each other
I did.
because it's very cute.
This time I took some glances over there and it's very cute. I saw Jean at the very end do a shot of Nerds or some kind of like candy
You
like
did?
that like I do. When I get those little boxes of Nerds, I just hold it over my
Oh
mouth.
my gosh. Max, the last Halloween, literally put the Nerds in a shot glass and shot them. Shot them? Shooted them?
Shooted them? Did a shot of them?
And then because Gene we lost focus on Gene, when he finishes a candy bar, he throws the wrapper very dramatically over his shoulder. So every time he finishes a bar, he's tossing the wrappers. It's really cute.
It. Yeah. It's so great that they all have their own little style.
Yeah.
Did you catch anything else? Is that it?
The words at the end kind of like fade away in like a blood drippy way.
Yeah,
very
then we kind of get
Halloween.
like, Millie's kind of evil laugh at the very end there.
I didn't catch that.
Do you want to go back real quick?
Sure. Oh, that's good. And then the animation of the words, they kind of like stretch, like the O's like stretch, kind of like they're screaming. So here's another situation where I was like, whatever about these credits. Like I thought they were cute, but in going through them, I have fallen in love with them so much more.
I'm with you. It's so funny because I come into our recordings with a number in my head for when we score them. And it's definitely changed because of us discovering different things here.
Yeah, like there's plot going on with every single character.
Okay, before we get into scoring, highlights, lowlights, what stood out to you? What was not great?
I guess I'll say low light is that I really liked having the lyrics, but they're so big that they take away from all of the amazing animation underneath them.
Yeah, I'm with you. What about no lyrics here?
I'm fine with that. Like the song is very clear. Like
Yes.
It's not hard.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
Like it's very easy to understand exactly what's being said throughout the song. It's not like any of it's difficult. So
Do you like that they picked out this one line about this blog and created a song?
yeah, I think that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of wish it was the Candy Randy official theme.
What do you mean?
Like I wish like if you go to Candy Randy's website, that's just like playing as an
Yeah.
intro. Like it's like the intro video or something.
Yeah.
But with this song. But yeah, I'm with you. I don't think we needed the lyrics, and I do think it takes away from some of the funny stuff that's going on with the kids.
Yeah. I think there's just something so, like that is, like I was saying at the beginning of the episode, it just feels so honest about what we felt like as kids. And there's such a special sacred ritual of sitting on the floor, spreading out your candy, seeing the hall, trading, and I love that we get to see that moment.
Yeah, I think it's perfect. Should we score them?
Yeah.
We score on a scale of 1 to 10 H's at the end of Tina's Skylar, would you like to go first, or should I go first?
I'm going to give them an 8.5.
8.5 H's for Skylar. I am going to give them an 8 H's.
Did you have that picked out before I said something?
No. I was still trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But
what were you going between?
Well, I was definitely like significantly lower before we went through these credits. I love what they're all being their characters. And they put so much thought into it to get these characters to just be eating a bunch of candy together and not just picking at the candy, but everything they're doing says so much about their characters, and these characters that have like developed over the course of this series just by how they eat candy is incredible to me. So it definitely
that was deep, man.
Thank you. It definitely bumped up a lot. But again, the lyrics, I don't think we needed them, and it takes away from some of that fun stuff there. But I really encourage people. I don't know if people who listen to this actually go and watch the credits when we go through them, or actually watch them before. But I encourage you to go watch these ones slowly for sure, or give it a watch each time and watch different characters through the credits.
And I'll just pitch to y'all that if you like, you know what order we're doing these episodes in, like, either like do what people do with the Office ladies, like go rewatch Bob's with us. So
Yeah.
watch the episode either before our episodes on Sunday come out, or that like listen to the episode and then watch it. I think it'd be a fun way to rewatch Bob's.
Yeah, like for example, next week is going to be Seaplane, which is the next episode
Yeah.
on season 4. Go watch that before you listen to us next week, or like Skylar said, watch it right after.
Or end this and go rewatch Candy Randy. It's not called Candy Randy, it's called Fortnite.
Go get yourself a big pile of candy and sit down on the floor and spread that candy out and get these credits up and watch them slowly as you eat candy your way, whatever your way of eating candy is.
Poetic.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening. Please follow us on Instagram and Twitter, Bob's Credits, all across the board. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Bob's Credits. Leave us a review.
You don't have to write anything. You can just click that 5-star button. That
When
would
you
be
scroll
awesome.
down to the bottom of like Apple Podcasts, you can just click 5 stars. You don't have to write anything. If you would write something, that'd be lovely. We'd love to hear, see what you guys say, but you don't have to. And anything else, Skylar, to take us out here?
Just stay Randy.
Oh, that's kind of like that's kind of like
Randy,
awesome,
baby.
yeah, Austin Powers.
My dad
All
would be
right.
proud.
Yeah, Randy, baby. Oh, awful impression.
But the perfect ending.